Hello, folks, and welcome into the Essex Sports Center live from Middleton, Massachusetts, high above the ice alongside my partner, Tommy Ayers. I'm Cormac Warnerstrup. It's hockey afternoon here in New England. A Sweet 16 matchup between the Arlington Catholic, I believe they're the Cougars.
Yes.
And your St. John's Prep Eagles. Tommy, I'm amped for today.
You can just feel it in the building. A lot more packed than the first round game against Franklin. It's just feeling a little electric here. I'm excited for some great hockey.
Yeah, still a couple more minutes till game time, but roughly probably, I don't know, like 500-ish, 600 people packed into this beautiful venue here in Middleton. Eagles coming off an absolute domination of a game against Franklin, 7-0. Plethora of goals throughout. Arlington Catholic got a win over Chelmsford a few days back, 4-1, with a great game from several of their starters, as well as their freshman goalie, who we'll see again today, Kamara. And I'm just excited for this game. We saw this game earlier this year. It was a 4-2 victory for the Prep. However, a lot closer than normal. I'll pull up the exacts. I know the shots were 27-20, but it was just, we don't really often see the Prep play, I guess, a closer game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm expecting this one to be a bit more of a scrap. This Arlington Catholic team, they've got fight in them.
Yeah, in that game, J.R. Goldstein, the captain defenseman who led the team in goals in the regular season with 13, he scored 2 goals. Sefton Parody scored 1, and Anthony Petroselli scored 1 as well. It was a good, it seems like three goals from defensemen, so it was definitely interesting to see if a lot more slap shots from, top of the key at the bottom of the zones. And also, don't mind if you see us on our phones today. We don't have printed out rosters, so we will be looking at the Arlington rosters on our phones. But I'm excited for today's matchup. It's our last home game of the season, win or lose, but it's going to be a great one.
Yeah, last home game. You really want to put up a strong showing here if you're St. John's. It's kind of set the tempo for the later rounds of the tournament if you can get there. But this is, they look strong in the opener. You just got to keep that momentum up at home. Get a good win for the home crowd.
Absolutely. And St. John's Prep, they are the number 3 seed here. Only Catholic Memorial and Xaverian are above them, and here the number 14 seed is Arlington Catholic. So it should be a good one this afternoon.
Yeah.
Arlington Catholic coming in with a 16-6-1 record, and winners of the CCL. I believe that's their Catholic conference, and we have our own. Well, I think they're the Catholic Conference League, and we're the Catholic Conference. Don't really understand the difference, but
they got to split them up somehow. But this team is not going to be a pushover.
No, absolutely not. As teams are done warming up, we'll head to their goal lines, and we'll hear from Kenny. Kenny has to read off the classic MIA rulebook. Make sure everybody stays calm and content. Something to note for this game as well, Owen Hansen and Brandon Ward were both missed the first time that they played against Arlington Catholic, and Brandon Ward scored 2 goals last game against Franklin, so it's key to have him back.
That should make a big impact there.
Such a talented player and a great captain as well. Senior number 14 captain left wing Tyler Heldenberg. Center number 17 captain Stefan Konstantin. Number 11, right wing sophomore Braden Barzhnowski. Number 4, captain defenseman Brody Lawhorn. And then defense senior number 27, John Recinto. And as I mentioned to start, they have a freshman in net, goalie number 29, Stefan Kamara.
That should be a big test for the freshman.
Yes. At left wing, number 2, senior Anthony Petroselli. At center, senior number 21, Christian Coleman. At right wing, number 10, junior Timmy McGolden. At left D, senior number 16, Kevin Correa. And at the other defenseman, captain, senior number 25, J.R. Goldstein. And the brick wall in net, number 30, sophomore Jesse Bernardinelli, as they'll come to the blue line for the national anthem. This happened last week as well. Whole student section sung as well. Oh. I mean, Tommy, I don't know about you, but that got me fired up.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that I love more. You know, cheering, it's great, but when the boys all coming together and let's sing, it was great. I know we weren't live for the last time they did this last week when we didn't have the broadcast here. Mike Rowe was cutting out. It was just a mess last game, but they all sang it last week, and I think that may be what happened right there. I think, because obviously we still hear music now, so just a nice little moment in the last home game. It's another reason I love the prep. It's just great.
Yeah, it is really nice to see the student section, all the boys coming together to support this team. And this one, last home game, this one should be special.
So Constantine and Coleman will come out to face off as Sweet 16 matchup is underway. Again, Constantine will be the center, Heldenberg the left wing, right wing, Bosnowski. I'm going to butcher that probably 1,000 times today, so I apologize.
Sorry
in
to
advance.
the Bosnowski family.
I swear it's always the other teams that have the hardest names, and like I just feel so bad. And then Lawhorn and Resnito at D, and we're off. It's fired deep into the prep zone to start off this game, and Kevin Correa is down there to receive it. Over to Goldstein. Goldstein tries firing it back behind the net, but it's quickly blocked there by number 11. Goldstein fires over to Correa. Correa fires cross ice to Coleman. It was kind of a mix-up between Petroselli and him. It's fired deep back into the prep zone. Bernardinelli comes out to try and stop it, but to no avail. And quick shot there on net, blocked by Bernardinelli on his shoulder. Top of the zone, fired, blocked there by the prep. Tim McGolden trying to bring it up ice, and it's quickly pushed aside. Goldstein in deep is able to take it, and he's trying to drive here as McCauley comes early onto the ice. And he's still driving Goldstein with it. Sends it at McCauley, but not able to get a shot off. Down there is Brandon Ward. So is McCauley. A bit lost it on the right side. Arlington Catholic broke through the middle as they tap it off the wall, try to bring it up even more. Gavin Anderson going around with it. Taps it over to McCauley. McCauley's going to tap back up to Anderson, right off his skate, but goes into the Arlington Catholic zone. Down deep behind Kamara in net. Anderson's tied up. Ward's there. Someone tried to lay a big hit on him, but Ward stood his ground. So McCauley's trying to keep it in the zone, and they're able to break out of it. As big hit there by Gavin Anderson. 13 goes stumbling onto the ice, and icing will be called. So kind of more of a slow and composed game early, I'd say, Tommy.
Yeah, Arlington Catholic with a pretty good opening shift there. Some good ice time in the St. John's prep. And, I mean, like we said, they're showing that they came here to play.
Yes, they definitely will, as Frost was the one that got laid out by Anderson. As Dadel on for the face-off. Won by the prep. Chase Brown has it as he's going to skate all the way around to the left side. Centered it back. Nearly centered for Finkel right there. As it goes deep all the way into the Arlington Catholic zone. Offensive zone, that is, as Sefton paired you up with it. Taps it off the wall up to Finkel. Finkel trying to go there on a breakaway. Dadel is tied up there. It's stopped from going into the prep zone by Sean Flynn for a second, but AC is able to push it in deeper. So it goes all the way around on the walls. It's tapped in deeper by number 27 there. That was Recito. As Dadel is on the breakaway, taps it back to Chase Brown. Chase Brown taps it back into Dadel. Dadel down and deep. Oh, nearly centered for Brown. Just a missed opportunity right there, Tommy.
Yeah, a couple of miscues early from this prep team. Just passes right off the stick.
Sefton's kind of driving, and Timmy not too far after. Kind of did a little spin move. He's tied up in deep with two defenders down there. Coleman in there to help. As Coleman breaks out of it. He's right behind the net with Kamara. Correa stops it from getting cleared out. Bit too powerful as it gets sent above the glass. So we'll have a offensive zone face-off for St. John's Prep. That'll be Coleman on for the face-off. Goldstein, Correa, and right behind him, McGolgan and Petroselli on the ice as well. As Coleman was trying to get some McGolgan, I think. Correa over to Goldstein, centered, fires off the back wall. McGolgan trying to tap it in off the right post. Petroselli has it, trying to pass it out to Coleman. Correa, I don't know what they're going to call, and they call the goal off. It's a common theme if you've been tuning in.
Yeah, if you haven't been tuning in before, get ready, because that, I don't know, usually it picks an end, one or the other, but the net loves to come off at this rink. But almost a great chance there from McColgan to tap it in, but just caught up in the side.
Coleman wins the face-off. Correa just loses possession of it. And still in AC zone as Coleman just got it's laid out by number 17 there, Constantine. Starting center today. Goes cross-ice pass out of the AC zone. That was number 14, Heldenberg, not able to possess it. Coleman still in there fighting for it with Logan. Trying to get it. Still in the AC zone. Anytime it gets clear, I feel like they toss it right back in there.
Yep.
As Goldstein has it, as new skaters onto the ice for the prep. Tap off the wall to Anderson. He just fires it in deep, trying to get pucks in deep for the prep. Right behind the net, Ward kind of stalking his prey. It looked like it's a great poke check there by Ryan Doherty, defenseman junior. As AC players just holding on to Brandon Ward.
Jeez. Down goes
Anderson. Around push down. So a lot of physicality early as that will be called for icing is my guess, and it will.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but.
Yeah, but they're trying to set the tone. Each team looking for big hits, but.
I think that may have been number 10 that was holding on to Brandon Ward. I could Carullo, but.
Yeah, so far, no blood, but.
Still early.
Yeah.
As Luke Hornstein's on for the face-off here. Quick shot there nearly by Blake Ward, and AC breaks out as Blake Ward, big push and shove of number 13 right there, Frost into the wall. As Carullo tried firing in deep just over the head of Hornstein, but Doherty able to try and clear it out as Brendan Waters comes and will fire it deep. Bounces off Kamara and off to the right side. Blake Ward fighting down there deep. Hansen trying to find the puck as well. Blake Ward in between two AC players. And a big hit there by Doherty. Centered. Blake Ward shoots. Good defense. Shot again there by Luke Hornstein off the ricochet. But Kamara standing his ground. Hansen was waiting for a shot as Blake Ward takes a stumble. And it was a big shot there by Doherty. Kind of bounced off the arm of Kamara.
Yeah, I just couldn't get a good piece on that with the blocker, but no one there to pick up the rebound for St. John's.
But I feel like that's what we've seen from Prep all year. They'll have a possession or two where they just fire a bunch of shots that nearly go in, and the goalie made some crazy defensive stand, and I feel like the next possession or two, then they somehow find a way to get it in. Hopefully that happens again here.
It's just probability. I mean, the more shots you get on net, the more time in the zone, good things inevitably will happen. As
Dado won the faceoff, Finkel has it now behind the net. Right in front. Lost. And they're able to clear it. AC is, that's number 17, Constantine clearing it out. As Correa was right behind him. That was Heldenberg trying to get it. Constantine was down and deep but couldn't find the puck. Goldstein able to fire it deep. And going after it right now is Chase Brown, but he's not able to get there in time to clear out the icing. As we'll have a face-off in the Preps defensive zone. It'll be Daigle and Colarulo. And won by the Prep. As Daigle got shoved to the ground, but he's able to get the pass off to Goldstein. Goldstein gets tripped up again as well, right out in front. But no shot, and it's cleared out as Finkel on a little 1-on-2, but just lost it. It's fired in deep by number 20 right there, Sam Matthews. Waters fires it now. Big hit into the wall by AC. The bench loves it. Stuck down to the left zone where we always have trouble seeing as Kevin Correa lays a big hit as well, one of the biggest enforcers on this Prep team. As Waters is able to clear it out in the middle of two Arlington Catholic players. As Coleman has it behind Bernardinelli. Taps it over Correa. Correa taps it off the wall. And here comes the Prep. McGolden completely tripped. And I don't know how they just missed that call.
That's
and right out in front. Great stop by Bernardinelli. That might have been one of the most blatant tripping calls I've ever seen missed.
Yeah, you know the crowd hates that one. I don't know, maybe refs just trying to let the guys play in the playoffs, but that was pretty blatant, I'm not going to lie. That's textbook. You look it up in the dictionary, tripping, there's a picture of that one there.
Yeah. As AC wins it, just able to keep it in the zone, fired wide to the left on net. That was number 4 right there, Brody Lahorn. It's tied in deep on the left side. It's cleared out. Sefton Parody fires it way too high and hits the top of the net, so we'll have another face-off in the Prep zone. This is not something we've seen too much out of the Prep lately, allowing this many face-offs or this much time in the Prep zone.
Yeah, the last game against Franklin, the Prep's biggest positive ability, I'd say, was just controlling zone time. As it's tied up there, trying to force a shot was AC. Nice little cross-ice pass to Brandon Ward. Brandon Ward just loses it, but it's in the AC zone once again. Anderson was stalking the puck. Sefton Parody tries to hit to Ward. And they call that. I mean... refs must have been looking down the other time.
I'm going to bite my tongue on this one.
Yep.
But
we're a neutral broadcast here. Brandon Ward to the box for a trip.
Because that was a very blatant tripping as well, but it basically the same spot, frankly, that McGolden got tripped up.
I don't know.
AC has the advantage here early with a big power play.
Yeah, great opportunity to take control.
Prep wins it. Kevin Correa fires it over deep to Doherty. Walhorn had it on his stick, but Just kind of fires it in deep. Constantine fighting for the puck down there. So is Carulio. Correa just pushing and shoving. Like we said, one of the physical people on the team as Petsy came in, finished it off. McGolden with the big hit as well. That's cleared out of the prep zone. Heldenberg had it. Now Constantine on a little drive right here. Going over to the right side. Doherty there, as well as McGolden, made him drop his stick. Correa with a good clear out.
Strong penalty kill right now from the prep team.
Lawhorn trying to figure out what to do as comes driving up. Tosses it to number, I can't tell if that's 20, that's 21. Assuming that is number 20. It's Sam Matthews who fired into deep. They're tied up on the left side, as always. And here comes Davin Anderson, taps it over to Drew McCauley. Going up on the left side, McCauley still has it, loses it, and gets driven into the wall. As he's still holding on to him. It's like some of the Arlington Catholic players. And that's a beautiful steal by J.R. Goldstein as he's going here on the breakaway down the left side. Goldstein fires, centers, nearly a shorty there for Drew McCauley.
Just off his stick. Great play from Goldstein there to steal that puck and give Prep an opportunity.
Way to fire it in deep there by Brendan Waters as well. Just keep it in the AC zone. This has been a great power kill so far. 10 seconds remaining. Here comes AC on the drive. Great defense there by Goldstein again. As Goldstein, last clear of the power play. I know we always say ball don't lie for basketball, but I don't know, puck don't lie.
Puck don't lie, maybe. We'll see.
As Prep, great power kill, and the puck's currently in the zone of AC. Right out in front, Petroselli, Coleman. And it's somehow not able to get a clear shot as the Prep. As driving was number 11, Bojanowski, which I don't know how icing wasn't called there. And right out in front, Bernardinelli is able to tap it away. It was number 21 right there, Teo. And some penalty will finally be called here for the Prep.
Maybe,
slashing.
Yeah. Coleman just slashed.
And then we'll call 21. Bayo just was talking about, yes. Yes, Connor, not Bayo, excuse me, Teo. Once again, I doubt I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Penalty will be on Jack Raposa, number 23.
Oh, it was 23, it wasn't 21. Okay.
So now Prep chance on the power play to take the lead in this one.
Sorry. Davin Anderson on for the faceoff. Drew McCauley to his left. Brandon Ward to his right. Goldstein and Waters as well for defenseman. As Waters stops from going out. Taps it off his skate. Waters going to the center. Waters shoots. Wide to the right. Tapped in on the rebound. Was Anderson not able to net it. He nearly breaks his stick over his head.
He's mad because you don't get too many chances like that. Right out in front. Off a rebound. Goalie's not really set and just deflected. I don't know who had the stick in there, but just great defensive play there.
And that was honestly similar to what we saw at the Franklin game. He was the one that started the scoring, if I do remember correctly.
Yes.
As he wins the faceoff again, taps it back to Waters. Waters in a fire in deep off the right hand of Kamara, and AC is able to clear it out. Bernardinelli comes out of the net as the Prep will assess a little play to get going as Waters taps it. And Goldstein coming here on the left side. Gets the puck in deep, rolls it all the way around for McCauley. As Ward's going to come and help out as well, and Waters loses it. It's cleared out once again. Goldstein kind of tripped up down there, but here comes Waters up the left side. Anderson and Ward there to help him out as well. Waters able to juke in, but he's kind of tripped up as well. But
yeah, I think he might have just caught an edge there, reaching for the puck. But
as Goldstein has it with about a minute left as he taps it over on the right side, over to Ward. Ward's speeding down the ice on the right side. Ward goes in a wrap all the way around, taps it out. Sefton Parody over to Goldstein. Goldstein not able to get it. Sefton Parody in deep, taps it off the chest of Kamara. And Sefton Parody was trying to clear it right out in front. Bernardinelli with an amazing play on that puck.
And nice stick there to prevent the breakaway chance.
As number 13 it was for AC Alex Frost, who nearly had a short-handed goal right there. As Coleman has it right behind the net with Bernardinelli with 20 seconds to go on this power play. Preps had some nice shots, just nothing able to go down as Coleman's still driving. Looking for McGolden maybe to set up right in front. He still has it out to Waters. Waters fires on net. Through the commotion, Petroselli off the rebound. Another breakaway chance possibly here for AC, but no, Sefton Parody and Waters able to get back as well. And a great backhanded shot by number 17. That's Constantine right there. As great power kill there by AC. Great shots there by Prep, but here comes the Prep once again. Tim McGolden coming up the right side, trying to bounce it off the wall even to himself. Not able to, but Chase Brown comes in to help out. Cross ice over to Goldstein. Goldstein's going to go up the left side. He's going to fire it in deep. And icing will be called. So 2:30 remaining here in the game. If you look around here, Tommy, it has gotten full.
Yeah, it's wall to wall pretty much around here.
And it's definitely loud, and no goals have yet to even be scored. But
you can tell the building is just ready to explode.
Yeah. When either team scores, there's a good amount of Arlington Catholic people here as well.
Yeah, so it looks like it was a delayed offside call actually.
Yes.
So outside the zone.
As they'll go back into the Prep zone as Correa skates after it. Correa kind of standing there, figuring out what to do, and tap it over to Goldstein. And Brown will be kind of stuck up with it with two other AC players. Dado's trying to help him out. It's literally right at the center line. And Dado's gets kind of tripped up as he's able to clear it. And trying to get the Finkel, but AC has possession, breaking out of their own zone now as Dado lays a big hit into the wall. Right out in front, and a great stop by Bernardinelli. The big laydown hit by J.R. Goldstein. That's a captain hit. And here comes AC players.
Oh, they want a piece of him. That one was a little bit after the whistle. Puck clearly in Bernardinelli's mitt, but no.
Yeah, I couldn't tell which AC player it was that came and wrapped around, but Goldstein was there to meet him with a big boom.
Yeah, that's one there's gonna be some bruises there.
Yes. It's Constantine on for the face-off against Coleman. Won by AC right out in front, and they're able to.
That's a goal.
They're calling it a goal.
Bernardinelli does not like it one bit, but ref saw a goal.
And it was number 11 right there. Braden Boschnowski
opens up the scoring in this one. 1-0 AC. That's big for the away team.
There'll be a lot of controversy on that goal, but if we know the Prepper never one to back down from any challenge, No.
It looked like a good goal to me. I think it just hit the back.
I think it would have bounced off
bar,
and it bounced out. But 148, AC scores first off Boschnowski's goal.
Good play in front there.
As Coleman taps over Petroselli. Petroselli fires on net way high. Golden in deep as well. Coleman nearly centered for Petroselli as Waters does a great job keeping it in the zone. Over to Doherty. Doherty fires. It's out of play there by Arlington.
This Prep team, they're sort of reeling a little bit. They need to wake up in this one, get some action, but they're not one to back down.
No, absolutely not. They played great in tight games. Some of their best games have been beating Catholic Memorial 2-1, beating Zavarian. I think it was 3-2 or 3-1.
I believe it was 2-1 also.
But it's a quick shot there on Kamara. And more pushing and shoving. That's an absolute fist right there to the face. I don't know how he should not go to the box for that.
You can tell these guys are just barely holding it together.
That was 27. It looked like he just went over and punched McCauley in the face.
So much emotion in this playoff game. Not going to leave anything out on the ice.
No. I think the refs are definitely a little bit more lenient today. They know how much emotions are going on. It's a little more play mentality as faceoff's tapped out to the right side, and Waters able to fire it deeper into the zone. As Anderson tapped it in. Just breaks out of the AC zone. Good D by Doherty. Ward coming in to help out. Nearly right on the front there for McCauley. And Waters gets beat on the breakaway. Fired right through the 5-hole, but just stopped by Bernardinelli as the prep driving here, tapped Ward over to Anderson. Anderson over to Ward. Ward shoots. Way out in front. It's in! Ryan Doherty ties it up here for the prep.
47 seconds to go in this period. The building has come alive. Straight to the student section. The boys are running and jumping and screaming. Just a
little flip off from classless Arlington Catholic fans over there.
Yeah, but that was a pretty crazy goal, too. Batted out of the air, looked like it.
It was kind of the same sort of thing we saw over there.
Yeah, just
like a little tap in and somehow.
Hard drive to the net, some whacking at it, and this game's tied up 1-1.
Beautiful.
How about that?
And we were talking about pregame how much of a, as I think icing will be called, or offsides, maybe, I don't know. But how much of a factor that Brandon Ward is for this team. And you know who led that drive? Brandon Ward tapped it in, kind of fired it on net, and I think Doherty got it on the tap in, but it's beautiful.
Very nice.
Apologize to all headphone users if we get a little too hyped today. But as another breakaway here, McGolden able to tap it. He's being held up here. No call. Coleman nearly centered for Petroselli. A big hit there. Correa over to Petroselli. Petroselli on the right side. Taps it over to McGolden. Right out in front. Coleman not able to get it. Correa fires it. Deflected again. Off the glass, right over the header. Correa, and it's cleared out by Arlington Catholic. Goldstein fires it. Tapped by McGolden. Back in the zone. A few seconds left to go in the period. As Coleman tripped up behind. And that'll be the end of the first. I mean, what an absolutely... we'll take a step down here so people can clear it out. But
yeah, if you don't feel something after that one, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I mean, I'm still kind of shaking. It's just beautiful. And like we said, it was definitely loud when Brojnowski was able to get that score. But when Doherty scored right there, I mean, the place blew up. And that's what I love most about playoff hockey. But just very even, what we expected, very even, much closer game than the Franklin game we saw just a couple of days ago. I mean, that first period last time also was pretty tight. But
yeah, but no, this Arlington Catholic team has really, really shown up. They've just had pretty relentless pressure in there. That goal, it wasn't really just beating him cleanly on the shot. It was just they had so many bodies in front of the net and just right place, right time. So it's going to be a physical game. Definitely, we saw
lots
that.
of pushing and shoving, lots of, physicality, we'll say. But it's just great first period. We'll see you in just a few minutes for the second. Looking forward to it. Hello, folks, and welcome back into the Essex Sports Center live from Middleton, Massachusetts. Alongside my partner, Tommy Ayers, I'm Cormac Warner-Streff. What a first period, filled with a ton of action, a lot of physicality, and a goal each for Arlington Catholic and for the Prep. First one was scored by Braden Bojowski, I believe, was the exact way to say his last name.
Yeah, we're not too familiar with the pronunciation, but Boshinowski, yeah.
Boshinowski, I'd say. And then it kind of looked like the Prep was a little bit defeated, but I said, just wait. The Prep, they're
a resilient team.
They're a very resilient team. And what happens? Ryan Doherty, just minutes later, set up by Brandon Ward, was able to tap one in. And we're tied at 1 here. It's the start of the second period.
Yeah, it's really hard to just describe the atmosphere right now. Yeah. You kind of have to be here, but it's feeling pretty electric.
I've never seen this before. I don't know if you took a peek. But there's like 2 or 3 rows of just people standing along the ice, which you don't see often. You see the packed bleachers and then like basically 3 rows of people downstairs by the ice. So
I've been to a couple, or not really a couple, but many playoff game, prep playoff hockey games in my time. But this is one of the more packed ones.
Definitely, I'd say this and Natick were the 2 most packed ones I've ever been at the last 2 years. Christian Coleman, face off. Won by the Prep. Correa over to Goldstein. Just past center ice. Taps off the Golden State. Could have maybe a nice shot if he's able to possess that. As fired in deep. Kind of a little pop fly there by Correa. Gloved by Kamara. So we'll have a face-off early here in the AC zone. Coleman. It's Midrolligan said and talk to stay out of the zone for the face-off. Tapped out over to Correa. Over to Goldstein. Goldstein shoots. Just bounced off the left pad of Kamara. It's tied in deep on the left side. Goldstein struggled trying to keep it in. AC doesn't really know where it is. Constantine just missed it, but he's still driving. As it goes states all the way around, and Correa just missed able to clear it out. It was closer than I thought. Shot right there as Logan driving here, tied up there by number 20. Wraps all the way around. Coleman just misses the puck. He's right out in front. Coleman taps just wide to the left. Doherty's not able to keep it in the zone. The goal scorer for the Prep.
Yeah, Prep kind of trying to set the tempo early in the second period.
Yes.
Nice first shift there.
So we'll have a face-off. The left side of the AC zone. 14 minutes to play here in the second. Anderson on for the face-off. Throws the puck. It's kind of tied up down there. Breaks out of it. Doherty goes up the left side. Just kind of fires it through the chaos, hopefully something can go in, but it's bounced behind the net. Anderson still fighting for it. McCauley chasing after number 13, who's on the breakaway here for the Cougars. Good defense here for the Prep. Waters and Doherty behind the net. He's nearly tapped in there. As Waters has it. Looking for someone to pass to get a little drive here going for the Prep. Taps to Brandon Ward. Ward loses it. Doherty's able to recover it. Right out in front. Kind of a stalemate as Doherty taps it to Ward. And here comes Waters down the left side, who loses the puck, but stayed in after it quickly as he's right there playing very physical. Doherty's able to keep it in the zone. Right out in front. And cleared out there by AC. Waters fires it right back in there. Bit of a slow start here to the second, Tommy. As on the breakaway, Chase Brown caps it to Dado right out in front. Loses possession. Yeah, nice, I just ate my words right there. It's a bit of a slow.
A nice stretch pass there to Chase Brown, but just unable to get it to Daigle for a good shot.
Parody all alone, taps it over to Sean Flynn. Back over to Parody. Parody fires it up, tapped off Chase Brown. No icing. So the ref's right in the way of Chase Brown. Daigle's coming all the way around. Chase Brown there to save it, but Daigle there too. Push right on the back. Taps off the wall over to Parody. deep on the left side. Through. Not able to get all the way. Sean Flynn. Finkel tripped up by himself over there. Tied over deep in the right side. Sean Flynn, way to keep it off his skate so it doesn't get cleared out. Keeping the pressure here on Arlington Catholic. Sean Flynn not able to do it right there. As he's skating back. Fires it. 27. Quick shot there. Easy glove save by Bernardinelli. Doesn't even hold on to it. He's going to handle it over to Sean Flynn as Prep goes driving again. And icing will be called. Oh, no icing will be called. Waved off. Not sure. See who that touched. I wasn't able. Not sure, but Petroselli just onto the ice. Not even able to have a handle on a stick yet, but they're already in the zone driving. Throwing in a little nice little shove. And a quick fire and a quick bounce off the paddle of Bernardinelli's stick. It's really an opportunity there for AC. Another fire on the net. Right out in front was an Arlington Catholic player, basically kind of hugging Bernardinelli. I don't know if you saw that. It's a fire on net by number 14, Heldenberg. And Petroselli able to clear it out right there. And into the Arlington Catholic zone. Down goes 20 with Matthews. Matthews fired it over. 17, Constantine just lost it. But Constantine's able to recover it down the left side. Skates past Goldstein. Constantine wrapping all the way around. Looking for a shot. Taps it back to his teammate. Goes over to 4. And Matthews somehow able to keep it in the zone. Coleman stops it. Tried getting Goldstein to help him out as well. But Correa. And are they going to stop it for icing? Or is it going to raffle right over to Kamara? He's able to tap it. Prep kind of got bailed out right there. Ward fired it. Ward gets it. Correa. Goldstein able to fire it in deep. Just around 10 minutes remaining here in the second. AC with a 2-on-3 here. Fired on net. Bernardinelli, a good little bounce off to the left. Giving the Prep faithful something to cheer about. As Correa is able to stop a pass into their zone. As McCauley going to the left side, crosses it, center ice over to Ward. Ward tried bat tapping it. Kamara with a nice little save and taps it out.
Just redirect it up into the netting. So it almost looks like a game's kind of slowing down maybe a little bit in this the second period. We're not seeing that breakneck speed that was at the end of the first. Yeah,
I definitely feel like we saw Brandon, especially Brandon Ward. I mean, he would come on the breakaway at least a gazillion times, I feel like, in front of us in the first period. So
yeah, definitely becoming a bit more methodical, I'd say.
They realize it's going to be a long physical game, and they're trying to
save some energy.
Yeah, exactly. So Hornstein's on for the face-off, and call Arlington Catholic man out of the zone. Quick shot here. Through the chaos, right out in front. Shot there. Puck is lost. Waters out of motion. Waters fires. Right out in front. Hornstein, Waters, Doherty. Doherty over to Waters. Waters fires. Right out in front, and they're not able to get it, and it's cleared out. But Doherty was a great stop off his chest, and he's tripped up. He slips. And great defense there by Blake Ward, the freshman.
Yeah, they had a golden opportunity there.
Hornstein able to clear it out. And a big hit there by Brendan Waters.
Right at the blue line. Waters just throwing the body onto Raposa.
As Blake Ward not able to get it, but Hornstein coming in to help out up the right side. Hornstein wrapping all the way around, trying to get Blake Ward right out in front, but not able to. Correa is able to stop the puck as Goldstein fires it. Chase Brown tried getting a little thing going here for the Prep, and they fire it back into the AC zone, applying more pressure. Chase Brown, that's the more physicality we've been wanting to see. A little more speed.
Just as we said that, the speed game really picked up.
That's stuck in there on the left side. Goldstein able to fire it right on net. Good deflection there by Kamara. Goldstein, great job, able to save it in the zone as Finkel fires it in deeper. Finkel gets passed it back to by Daigle. Neither one of them able to retain possession as it bounces off the wall. Correa skating back for it. Correa just whiffs on the clear, and he still is able to stay on his feet. And he's still driving as another player tries running into him. Correa just keeps on firing and able to stay on his feet. One of the most physically play. So there's a good fire on net by Chase Brown. It's right off to the left side. Sefton Parody fires right through the commotion. Chase Brown's right out in front. Daigle. Well, just feels like a million opportunities here for the Prep, and just Kamara is just standing his ground.
Anything about that methodical approach has kind of gone out the window now. Just hammering the area right in front of the net. Kamara just under siege, but able to stop everything so far. Just a lot of traffic in front of the net. Shots not really getting through.
That's Coleman on for the faceoff. Won by the Prep, tapped out to the right side. And a great way to keep it in the zone, but just as I say that, they're able to clear it as Sefton Parody fires it deeper in. 7:30 remaining here in the second. What's been an amazing round of 16 game so far. As the puck goes all the way deep into the Prep zone. Parody able to tap it over to Waters. Down in deep. Waters kind of a 2-on-1 there, then double teamed. Coleman's there to help out as soon as the puck gets released, and there he goes. As Waters kind of just shoves off the AC player right there. Does it again, and Parody, who's not even over there, is able to recover the puck. And it's number 19 who was fighting for it. That was Shane Higgins, rather. As the Prep's driving. McGolden down the right side. Right out in front. McGolden. Great stick check there by number 27. And here comes Higgins. Higgins, great stop there by Waters, and a penalty called on Waters.
I don't really agree with that one.
And Sefton Parody, I think, also laid out number 10.
I mean, the puck just jumped off his stick, and it almost looked like he was just driving into Waters, but that's going to be a 2-minute, and great opportunity for AC to take the lead in this one.
Waters talking to the coaches. He also can't even believe.
No.
There's been...
And this Preps team physicality might be a weakness if they keep taking these penalties.
Well, it's not like she went out and
No, it just kind of looked like...
I don't know. But
Higgins just kind of...
Quick stop there by Bernardinelli. But yeah, it just...
I mean, they were just kind of locked up a little, and Higgins just looked like he lost an edge.
About the second or third, just
need a good penalty kill from this Prep unit.
Prep have scored a couple shorthanded goals this year as Correa is able to get a good clear out of that zone. Power kill unit here for the Prep is Anderson, McCauley, Correa, and Doherty. Correa able to clear it out before he gets laid out. Correa playing good defense. Anderson. Top of the key. AC trying to get it in. Anderson with a good deflection on the pass. We're down in front. And a big hit there behind the net by Doherty. Austin Catholic on the right side. Out deep. As here comes McCauley. Playing kind of slow, and he's able to just clear it.
Yeah, just trying to waste some more time on this power play for AC.
There's a minute to go here as number 17, Constantine, who's tightly defended by McGolden, but he's still driving. Pass Parody. Tries driving all the way around. Bounces it off the back wall. Over to 20. Fires it in deep. Parody kind of shoved off. Goes by 10, Colarulo. 20, Matthews. Fires on net. That was not Matthews. I can't tell who that was. That was number 4. Actually, I think that was also Matthews. That was Lawhorn. Yeah. Way high. Fired there. That was Matthews. As it's out of the Prep zone with 20 seconds to go. And 10 seconds to go here on the stick of Matthews. Constantine was trying to fire it and cleared out by Parody, and another great power kill by St. John's Prep.
Yeah, really nice work from the penalty kill unit.
Nice little "We Can't Hear You" chant from the Prep faithful as they're on attack once again. Still in AC zone, but the puck gets past, and Constantine has a one-on-one with Bernardinelli, and he's able to stop it right in front, and another deflection. Bernardinelli, that was offset.
I don't even know what just happened there. Two incredible stops from Bernardinelli, and then, like we said, that our old pal, the net, once again, off.
Bernardinelli, I mean, we've seen him in so many big games this year, whether it was against Catholic Memorial, Xaverian, St. John, Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
He had a one-on-one there, able to stop it. Another basically clear shot right there off the deflection, able to stop it as well. I mean, for a sophomore, the poise that he has is just unreal.
Yeah, I almost forget that he's a sophomore.
And shout out to Kamara as well. He's played a great game as well as a freshman. We saw Bernardinelli like this as well last year. We saw a lot more of AJ Faris, but as Doherty has it to Ward, to Anderson. McCauley right out in front. And they're going to call high sticking.
Yeah, played with a puck.
And there's going to be a nice possession
stick
here and face off for the Prep.
So off the penalty kill now, Prep trying to regain control. Get a lead in this one. Tie game. Just very uncomfortable position to be in.
Refs are yelling at the boys to clear out of the zone. As quick shot there by Anderson, just wide to the left. Doherty trying to save it, but not able to. That's Waters. Just kind of plays slow, doesn't want to kind of jump out in front. Doherty with a nice little hit behind the back of the net. McCauley playing physical against the wall. Fired from way outside. And good clear out there by Doherty. That shot by, that was number 27. That was Racinto. I kind of looked like it was deflected. I got worried it was going to bounce in.
Yep.
As cleared out puck is on the drive there is Constantine. Set out right in front.
Very nice feed.
Wow. That was one of the best opportunities, I'd say, all game for Arlington. As here comes Brandon Ward. This is the Brandon Ward we saw driving very fast. Here comes Ward.
Ref says offside. Well, looks like Arlington Catholic is really just using their speed to almost get around the bigger Prep defenseman.
Yes.
We saw Constantine especially just take it the length of the ice on that great chance in front. So Prep, they might have the size advantage, physicality, but just careful not to get beat.
And I think, as we just see icing called off as Goldstein's going to skate back. Wipe out. As Goldstein kind of just went the other way as Goldstein still driving up center ice. Goldstein taps it to Petroselli. Petroselli trying to fire it in deep. Just not able to as Constantine. So 2-on-1 for AC. And a great defense there by Kevin Correa. Tapped it right out in front. Bernardinelli with another deflection. And they're able to clear it out.
Yeah, that was a great play from Correa back there. They should have had maybe a 1-on-0, 2-on-1 situation, but Correa just plays the body, plays the puck, and shuts it down.
I don't think Kevin Correa, Brendan Waters, and Jared Goldstein get enough credit for how great defense they play.
No, the defense really is the heart of this Prep team. We've seen it, a lot of low-scoring wins, especially against tougher teams.
Yes.
And just in tandem with Bernardinelli, this is a very strong defense.
Yes. So I don't know what we're waiting on here.
Some kind of
stick or I guess Arlington Catholic's going to take their sweet time to get back onto the ice.
Equipment malfunction or something.
I don't know how there's no delay of game called potentially here.
Oh, he's coming back. Oh.
But
what do you know?
It's Doherty out of the face-off. Arlington Catholic is able to get it back quickly and fires a quick shot right behind the net. Bernardinelli's not able to find where it is. Doherty shoves number 13 off to the right side. That's Alex Frost. Goal is offset.
And once again, yeah. I don't know. If there's some money lying around in this rink,
I'm sure there is.
We need to invest into some.
We mentioned how there's about 600 tickets being sold today. I'm sure.
Get some.
I'll go out there with a drill myself.
Better pegs or something.
As Doherty tried firing out of the zone. Still in there. Shot deflected. Right out in front. Oh, my God.
Somehow stays out of the net.
Both the defenseman, like we were saying, and Bernardinelli as well.
And Prep just forced to ice the puck again. There's been about three face-offs in a row right inside the Prep defensive zone.
Like we mentioned in the first period, it's not something we've seen from the Prep lately. They have been great about keeping it out of their own zone, but
yeah, kind of in a position they're not too used to. So we'll see.
Frost loses the face-off to Ward, and Waters is able to get it. Trying to clear it out down there is Doherty. Back over to Waters on the right side. Waters. And Ward held his stick was just being held. Here comes McCauley. Off the pass. McCauley going up the left side. McCauley, a light tap. Maybe trying to find off like a ricochet or something. And a big hit there by Brandon Ward. And we're calling a penalty.
That's, again, that one a little bit more understandable. Didn't really have the puck. Just laid out in the corner. Yeah.
Alex Frost cheering on his teammate who just got knocked on his butt. But, I mean, let's clap for getting knocked down, I guess.
That's a tough one there.
So we'll have AC will have a power play for the rest of the second period and 34 seconds.
Yeah, that's a tough one if you're Ward to just put your team under this kind of pressure now. Not a lot of time to go in the period. Just that physicality, just a little too much.
Colgan will be on for the face-off against Constantine. Petroselli, Doherty, and Correa also on for the power kill for the Prep as it bounces out over to 4, back into 20, over to 14. Right out in front, high stick and should be called right there. His stick was way up in the air, but
cleared
out by the Prep. You saw that. His stick was
Bernardinelli had a little chat with the official. But.
As here comes AC, and it's cleared out there by Petroselli. It's a great little play there around center ice. As AC comes driving again. Here comes Constantine. Steven Constantine. Taps it over. Fires right in. Bernardinelli snaps it out, and McGolden fires it.
Got a stoppage here.
Oh, Constantine's headed to the box! AC finally has an opportunity to do something, and they just...
Looks like the ref signaled an elbow. I don't know. Didn't see it, but behind the play. Constantine not happy.
Shot themselves right in the foot. AC just did.
Yeah, and what could have been a power play for the rest of the period now. It will be a 4-on-4 with Prep having about a little less than a minute in the next period.
And a great face-off here. Opportunity for the Prep. Anderson's on for the face-off. Goldstein's out at kind of like the top of the zone. As good little drive here. Fired on net. And nice little tap out there by Bernardinelli. Goldstein still has it on his stick. Over to Waters. Here comes Waters up the left side. Waters still driving up the left side. Makes a little stop and go. Trying to find one of his teammates, not able to. But he's able to skate back. And another nice little tap out save there by Bernardinelli. Here comes Anderson. And
he's just going to launch it. That's going to do it. 1-1 after 2.
Wow. I mean, the first period was great with both goals, but I mean, that arguably was even better, and nothing was even scored.
Yeah, again, that physicality, couple of penalties, so maybe you need to tone it down a little, but it's just.
I wouldn't even say that. I think, and I just don't think the refs are great for either team, honestly, frankly, but I don't know. I think it's just been a very physical game. I think what we saw in that period is that they realized how physical it's going to be. They need to take a little slow down, take some more time.
And then just they ramped right up.
Ramped right up.
So many chances out in front, so many desperate saves from both Bernardinelli and Kamara.
And several times the goal came offset. But an absolute fun-filled second period. It'll be a 4-on-4 for the first 34 seconds, and then the Prep will have – I'm not great at math. I'm not going to bother doing that right now.
Penalty for about 50 seconds, 40 seconds.
So we will see that when we come back in just a few minutes. So see you then.
Don't go anywhere.
Hello, folks, and welcome back in to Middleton, Massachusetts at the Essence Sports Center alongside my partner, Tommy Ayers. I'm Cormac Warner-Streff. An absolute insanely packed 2 periods so far in this game against Arlington Catholic Cougars and your St. John's Prep Eagles. Still knotted up 1-1 apiece. Coming into this third period, going to play 4-4 for the first 34 seconds, and then a little bit after that. It's just been a truly back and forth game, and last period definitely started off a little bit slower, like we mentioned, and it just kind of ramped up, Tommy.
Yeah, even though it's only 1-1 in the score, definitely a ton of action so far in this one. Last period especially was just like throwing the body around, just some acrobatic saves on both teams, and a lot of the net coming off its hinges, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see. I feel like, this is my prediction, at least for the third period. I think maybe one more goal gets scored, and that's going to be one that wins it. And I'll be shocked, and I'm going to say I'll be shocked if it's going to be a one-on-one or a clear opportunity. I think it's going to be what we saw for the first 2 goals, a little like commotion up in front, because these 2 goalies have been incredible. No matter what team loses today, either goalie needs to get a shout-out.
Yes. And credit to the defenses also.
Yes.
They haven't allowed too many great looks, and each team has forced the other to just get some dirty goals, just work inside right in front of the net and just find the puck in the right time. So.
Absolutely. As here we go, puck drop here in the third and final period of regular time hockey. Timmy Dolgan wins the faceoff here for the Prep, fires it in deep, or back deep rather, to Kevin Correa as he's skating around behind Bernardinelli. Waiting to call a little play here maybe. Goldstein has it up going. He jukes in. Goldstein's still skating after he kind of lost it, but he's able to recover it. Goldstein wraps right out in front, and a big stand there by Kamara. Golgan taps it. Petroselli fights through the contact.
A nice physical play to keep the puck in.
And still in the Arlington Catholic zone as 5-on-4 now here for the Prep as Brandon Ward comes skating back onto the ice. Bernardinelli saves it right in the 5-hole with 40 seconds remaining here now in the power play for the Prep.
Yep, so Prep changing, getting the guys they want on the ice for this power play opportunity. It's going to start in their own end.
Yes, and Brandon Ward coming out of the penalty box for this is huge. One of the fastest players on this team.
They're going to need all the speed they can get.
Absolutely. Breakaway goal is probably their best chance as the Prep wins it, and Goldstein behind the net taps it over to Parody. And here comes Anderson through the middle, and a great stop by Arlington Catholic. A little 2-on-1, but Goldstein able to stop it. And Anderson still skating after it and sails over the head of Goldstein as well as Ward. Bernardinelli comes way out of the net. Bit of a risky play with the AC player down there.
Yeah, you always hold your breath when the goalie's out of the crease.
But Parody up to Ward, and McCauley just lets it get past them. And
yeah, not really anything going on that 40 seconds of power play time.
Yes, so 1 second remaining, but still a little fun 4-on-4, 5-on-4 for both teams, and be back to even in 1 second, literally. As Anderson on for the faceoff in his own zone. Can't tell if that's number 17 or number 11. I believe that's 17. Maybe we both need glasses. I can't tell, but
I don't know, just bad angle, but
11.
Yeah, that's Braden Boschkanowski,
who scored the lone goal here for AC. Is 3 seconds.
Yeah, looks like they added some time onto the penalty.
Not sure that's going to make any grave difference, as it won't. But Doherty tapped it up McCauley. McCauley up to Ward. Ward just loses sight of it. Is not able to possess it. It's Anderson. Waters tripped up, and that'll be a penalty.
And that's one you can really build on.
Finally a clear call here for the Prep. The Colden got tripped up right around the same part earlier this game. They called nothing, and finally they call it. Huge opportunity for the Prep again, early in the third.
Braden Boschkanowski.
As Anderson on for the face-off here. Back to Goldstein. Goldstein. Stockton. Ward. Centered out in front. Anderson misses the one-timer.
Oh, he had an open net if he could get any mustard on
And
that.
it's cleared out by AC. That was probably his best opportunity there for Anderson. But here comes Waters. Goldstein. Centered Anderson again. Anderson kind of backtracks, but he bats it off the wall to McCauley. Way in deep.
Trying to establish the puck here.
It's Goldstein going to go straight after it. And it gets past him, and no icing called. It's Bernardinelli. Kind of stumbles getting back into the net. As Waters tap to Ward. Ward, here he comes on the attack. Skates in, skates right, breaks the ankles. Ward still has it. Ward fires. On the deflection, right out in front. And tripped up right in front as well. Waters over to Goldstein. Goldstein cross to Ward.
Still on the ground.
Still pushed down on the ground. Are we? And the ref's right there.
It's McCauley. He's tangled up there. It's a kooky play.
As 40 seconds remaining here. As Goldstein.
Tripped up there, but no call, just the offside. I think even the scorekeeper thought they were going to add another one there.
Yeah, they already have something up on. They already had time set up there for another penalty.
Take that one off. No, it's still a 5-on-4.
As Parody's able to stop the little rush there by AC with 30 seconds remaining. Goldstein, cross ice to McGolgan. McGolgan's driving here. Here he comes. He shoots. Held right out in front by Kamara. Little extracurriculars.
He doesn't even know where it is. Sitting right by the post.
Wow.
Did not miss by much.
I like to see the shots on goal after this game. I mean, I don't know how many the Prep have, but
I'd say
it's a good amount.
Yeah.
They have done what they've done all season, just completely fire, and they're eventually about to break down. But Kamara stood his ground as Coleman taps it out to Parody. Parody over to Goldstein. Goldstein fires. On the ricochet. Petroselli deflected out in front. Petroselli. Goldstein. Goldstein still has it here. Over to Coleman. Coleman, Sefton Parody. Parody fires and it's tipped.
Just 5 seconds to go. Just one more face-off on the power play. That was...
Wow.
Petroselli came very close.
If he gets any sort of elevation on that puck, I think that goes
he was
right.
Just a little too slow to bang in that rebound. Prep will change.
And Stadel will come on for the face-up. Brown to his right, Finkel to his left. Waters and Doherty the defenders. Goldstein, that's not Goldstein. Stadel won. It was justified to stick of Brown. Arlington Catholic calling for penalties there. It's a great glove save by Bernardinelli. But we've seen about 3 different things that could have been called for the Prep as well, but...
Yeah, just back to 5-on-5 now.
11:24 remaining here in the third period. And it's won by AC as they fire deeper into the Prep zone. Skates along the walls. And it's cleared out. Chase Brown's going to chase after it. And no pun intended there, but and it's going to be icing called on the Prep. So Arlington Catholic will have a face-off here in the zone. It'll be number 21 here, Connor Teo. And it's won by the Prep as Waters is able to get it. Tap it over now to Doherty. Doherty's able to clear it out of the zone. Even though Arlington tried keeping it in. Doherty tries clearing it out again. He will. As Dadel will take it up the right side and try to get it over. As Dadel lays a man into the wall. Back into the Prep zone. Doherty's trying to clear it. And he will. Chase Brown. There's a little bit of an opening. Try getting it across over to Finkel.
But couldn't stick the pass.
As Brown at center ice taps it to Dadel. Dadel going up the left side. Dadel fires on net. Deflected off the left leg pad of Kamara. Finkel still in there deep. Dadel has it as well. Dadel pushed against the wall. Loses the puck. Brown and Finkel there. And here comes ACS. We'll just have a little tap into the zone by Te'o. Doherty to Brown. Brown nearly was going to fire it to Dadel, but Brown's going to take it himself. Brown bat taps it, hoping for a teammate to be there, and there's Dadel now. Dadel maybe looking for another teammate. Dadel fires it through the commotion, bounce off the state of Matthews. Lori Moore, excuse me. There's a fire on net by, I believe that was Goldstein. It was. Marinelli comes so it doesn't bounce completely off the wall. And here comes Correa. Correa's going to go up the left side here. Correa dumps it into the zone. McCauley chasing after the puck. He's able to stay back to the left. Goldstein would be all alone right there. That was Colarulo, who was trying to skate with it, but is not able to. As Ward has it. Taps to McCauley. Going up the right side. Here comes McCauley. McCauley stays right out in front. Tapped it. It's lost.
Bit of a late whistle there. Prep trying to dig for that one.
Number 27.
A nice run from McCauley there.
John Racinto just had to go push through McCauley after that shot.
Yeah, just in a little bit too tight. Didn't really have an angle on the shot, but good attempt just to get the puck to the net, hoping for a rebound. Trying to do the best he can,
because there wasn't really a clear teammates to pass out to. They can get it to Doherty here maybe for a one-timer. It'd be great. As Anderson on for the face-off against Constantine. Stephen Constantine, that is.
Looks like the ref's going to have a talking to Waters. And
I believe that's Lawhorn down there, and it is 4 versus 4. The numbers, the 5-on-5 it is. Ward out of the face-off, just wide left. As Doherty's able to keep it in, tries to tap it in deep, but that's just too light. And they tried getting across ice, but Lawhorn is able to keep it. Would have been a good setup for Constantine right there. As Constantine fires wide left. Waters trying to clear it out, but AC kept on having possession of it somehow. Lawhorn way out. Fires through the commotion. Here comes Brandon Ward. If Brandon Ward can get by this and have a clear shot. He's not able to, though. Right at center ice. Good D there by several prep defenders as Goldstein has it now. 8:20 remaining here in the third. Here comes Goldstein up the right side. Skating all alone. Goldstein out in front for Petroselli, and it's deflected all the way in the air.
Chip that one sky high.
Goldstein able to keep possession of it. He fires it again. Fires wide out to the right. Correa able to keep it in. Fires it in deeper. Petroselli just out of reach from Goldstein. Correa fires it. Goldstein deflected off to the right side. Fires it way up ice. Constantine. Great defense there by Kevin Correa. And a shot there by AC. I think just trying to keep it in the prep zone. And Golden fires it over to Goldstein. Goldstein fires it into Coleman. Coleman shoots. And a great chest save there by Kamara.
Yeah, nice pass from Goldstein. That was probably one of the cleaner entries, zone entries that Prep had all game, but just walk up, took a shot. I don't know, you just hoping for a rebound, but just good job from Kamara to control that one.
Yeah, that was, like you just mentioned, probably the cleanest one. I feel like every single other one's been rushed, or it's just been like
they had a bit of a 3-on-2, kind of almost a missed opportunity there, not to maybe move the puck, get a better angle on that.
It's Daigle. Wins it, and quick shot there. Kamara, I don't think really just kind of like repositioned himself, and a quick fire. I can't even see it was out of our eye view, but that was Waters. And Kamara is able to possess it. It was unclear just there's people standing right there, but
yep.
It was Waters.
That's how packed this place is. Yes. Hard to see sometimes.
As Prep wins again, Finkel. Quickly covered up by Kamara, and more pushing and shoving by Arlington Catholic. It always seems like they're the ones that throw the first punches. Throw the first shoving.
I don't know. It's just tempers running hot on both sides.
I don't think they like anytime the Prep gets anywhere remotely close to Kamara. They get up intense.
No, they've done a good job of just kind of bodying them out a little bit.
Chase Brown and Lawhorn gets asked to stay out of the zone. as Lawthorne trying to clear it out for AC, and that's what they will do. But Waters does a great job not letting them have a nice little rush. As it's back in the prep zone, Waters gets it again. Waters going to tap it off the wall over to Sefton Parody, who's not able to fully possess it, but is able to get it to Dadel. The goal's off.
Yeah.
Is what people are asking
looks
for.
like the clock is not moving. Had not been moving for about 10 to 15 seconds there. Ref having a chat with the scorekeeper. It just took off 20 seconds.
The better ears than me. I thought they were saying the goal was off. I was like,
yeah, I know. It's a common theme in this place, but I don't think they're ever going to really be chanting to stop the play because the net's off. So.
But
yeah.
Anderson, not really a clear winner for the prep. Correa pushes the defender down to the ground as Correa has possession here. And he's going to drive. Ward to his right. Correa still has it. Correa still driving. It's out to Ward. Right out in front, Anderson. McCauley. Oh my gosh.
The rebound right to him.
And a breakaway here. And Correa, amazing defense.
Just got his leg in the way of.
As Anderson up the right side again. Anderson
taken down. And looks like.
Are they going to call something here, or what's?
Ref is motioning for something. Maybe looks like a matching call. So offsetting penalties there. Crowd doesn't like it one bit.
So that'll be going until 4:23 remaining here in the third.
It's just a back and forth shift. Just great chances on
just two
both
breakaways
ends.
Back and forth. Unreal. Constantine loses it to Coleman. Doherty trying to fire it up to Coleman. Coleman, I don't think really was able to figure out where it was. AC's best chance, and a back tap wide to the right.
It was Heldenberg, just dangled right around.
Yes, Heldenberg, number 14.
Couldn't finish with the backhand, though.
Waters able to fire it in deep. Petroselli's down there as well. Waters is able. Oh my God, right out in front.
And buried. It's number 11, Braden Bojanowski. Again, that's his second.
Bojanowski's just there at the right time every single time.
2-1 Arlington Catholic with just under 6 minutes to go in this one.
So what's interesting is both Anderson and I forget who it was for our AC will both stay in the box.
Yes. So just the offsetting, still 5-on-5.
The student section just riled up the boys, saying we still got your back, still believe in you guys. Still a lot of hockey left to play. Stadel in deep with Finkel. Goldstein way downtown, fires. Glove save there by Tamara. 5:31 remaining.
Not the position you want to be in at all. But we'll see if Prep can recover.
Daigle on for the faceoff. Chase Brown ready in kind of the one timing position. Doesn't go right to him. Daigle has it, taps it to Finkel. Finkel trying to find someone. He finds Goldstein. Goldstein fires, and it's blocked. AC's defense once again remains a pivotal piece in this game as they'll cover up the puck. Bernardelli will. So AC a great little breakaway, and
just buried that one.
Bernardelli can only do so much, but
if there's ever a moment to start playing your best hockey, it might be now.
Yes. Ornstein is not able to get it, and a quick shot there. I don't feel like it kind of tapped off Bernardelli, went above the net, or what exactly happened there, but it's
just wide.
In tight on the left side. Can't really tell. There's obviously the student section's over there, so Prep has it now. Goldstein is trying to get to McCauley. McCauley had no idea, and that'll be icing.
Yeah, Prep, I think, just really need to take a step back and sort of almost lock in, I guess. It's too many missed passes like that. And
I would be surprised if we see in a few minutes if they have to score a timeout, pull a goalie, et cetera, but still plenty of minutes and hockey left to be played as there was kind of tripping right off the start on Doherty, but Waters has it as he's trying to break through and he's able to stay on his feet. Waters still driving up the right side. Calling for it was Blake Ward alongside his brother Brandon. Doherty's right there. Doherty fires through the commotion. Brandon Ward, and it's cleared out by Arlington Catholic, and icing will be called. So 4:23 remaining here for the Prep to stay alive.
Prep bench getting fired up.
Yes. We got a good old Let's Go Eagles chant. Yep. The starting line is back on for the Prep. Different defensive pair in Doherty and Waters, but Coleman, McGolgan, and Petroselli. Coleman on for the faceoff. It goes behind, and Doherty's able to keep it in, but good defense there by Arlington Catholic. McGolgan fires it deeper into the zone, and they're able to clear it once again. Doherty trying to figure out what to do. None of his teams are too close. There he taps it over to Waters. And icing's called off. It bounced off somebody, so Petroselli skating very hard down there to get it, and he will. Doherty way downtown, wide to the right. Waters also fires it just to the right.
Just gloved by Kamara there.
So a whole tire line change for the Prep. Student section still staying alive, still believe in the boys.
Just holding on to some hope here.
Gavin Anderson wins the faceoff. Brandon Ward fires, and it's deflected. Ward still has possession. He whiffs. Ward over to Correa, but it's intercepted. And Correa is able to just fire it deep off the ricochet. And still in deep. Ward's trying to get there on the right side. And they're able to clear it out once again. 3:20 remaining. Goldstein tapped over by McCauley. And it'll be out of play at around center right. So I'll probably have a left face off over here, but 3:10 remaining here in the game, 2-1.
Just time just sort of running out here. Need a lot of urgency right now.
And face-off was kind of just back and forth for a few seconds, and then finally cleared out by the Prep. It's fired right back in, right past the skates of Doherty. Doherty fires it off the walls to Waters. Waters skates by. Kind of tripping up right there for a second, and it flies up into the air. Coleman trying to get it. Now Petroselli has it. Over to Coleman, it was just too hard of a pass. Right out in front, and it's out of play. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off here for the Prep.
Yeah, if there were ever a time to use your best face-off play, you've been saving. This is it.
This is right now. Gavin Anderson on for the face-off. Brandon Ward to his left. Drew McCauley to his right. Right out in front, if there was a player there, that could have been an equalizer. But here comes Arlington again with Ward with a big hit into the wall. Gets it over to Doherty. Doherty's going to fire it off the wall to Waters. Waters is still skating after it. And Waters with a big hit into the wall. Able to keep it in, and they just tap it off, and here comes AC again, and great defense there by Doherty to able to stick check it away. Doherty, 2 minutes to go here in the game. Staying up the left side. No one is up there as there's skaters coming onto the ice. And off the wall, down goes to the prep. But icing will be called to another offensive zone faceoff here for the prep.
Looking for the long pass to Heldenberg, but
Heldenberg had a couple of chances there, just not able to get anything going.
Yeah, but off his stick, so that's icing. That's a pretty big mistake there from Arlington Catholic.
Coleman on for the face-off. By the prep, Petroselli taps it off the wall to McGolden. McGolden was looking for someone right out in front, but Correa was too far behind. As Correa is able to fire it in deep, I think all the players weren't sure that it got cleared out. As Coleman standing after it, McGolden tied up on the wall. Coleman behind there as well. Coleman still has it. Crossover to Goldstein. Goldstein fires through the commotion. Pushed out to the right side. Petroselli off the backhand, not able to get it. Correa fires it in deep again, keeping it in the AC zone. Coleman. Petroselli off the right post, and it's cleared out by AC. I don't know, they're not even going to try and risk it going for icing. I don't know, Bernardinelli's still in net, not having the extra man on yet for the prep still. And here comes Constantine. Constantine fires off the right arm of Bernardinelli. Bernardinelli stops it. So 50 seconds remaining, still equal. Yeah, get it on the zone. So they won't even have the opportunity right now to pull the goalie. 35 seconds remaining in the St. John's prep season, unless something's able to get going here. And Anderson loses it and skates past Goldstein. The puck's just sitting there as change happens. McCauley, and that'll be icing. And
20 seconds to go. Face off in the prep zone. It's going to take a miracle here. Yeah, just a great job from Arlington Catholic to...
So a timeout will be called for the prep, trying to draw up some sort of miracle play.
Let's get anything going. But Arlington Catholic just did a nice job of keeping the puck in the prep zone, not letting them pull Bernardinelli.
Sorry, I'm just lost for words, Tommy.
It's tough. It's quite a stunner.
You know, I expected a physical game. I expected a close game. That's for sure. Like we talked about that before the game. Yeah. But like, and I'm kind of mad. I said it now. I said at the start of the third period. I said there's gonna be one goal that's scored, and I think that's who's gonna win it. And it's gonna knock them off a clear shot, which it didn't. And it was Boshnowski who was in the right place at the right time once again. And
you might have been more right than you knew.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in this case. But, I mean, 19.4 seconds remaining. The prep, they tied up the game against Arlington last year. Obviously, it wasn't this. This was Arlington versus Arlington Catholic. That was in the Elite Eight off of Brandon Ward, then one-timer. This will probably be the loudest 20 seconds we'll hear all game.
20 seconds in a dream.
Probably be a forward or somebody waiting right outside the box.
Yes. If there's ever a face-off, you need a win. It's right now.
It's Coleman on for the face-off. Won by the prep and skates behind Petroselli. Waters bounces it off the wall, trying to get it in deep, but not able to. And it fires back into the prep zone. Bernardinelli stops it.
It's 10 seconds.
Waters not able to get a clear touch on it. And
that'll do it.
Arlington Catholic comes into Middleton and upsets St. John's Prep in a 2-1 game.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's just a tough one for the boys, for the prep team.
Just a stunner.
But credit to them. They came in. They knew what they had to do. Played a fast game. Played a physical game. Very stingy defense, and just picked up some goals when they needed to. Right place, right time.
A great game from both teams. And shout out to Arlington Catholic. Shout out to Kamara. I forgot what his first name is. Shout out to Stefan Kamara. He had a heck of a game. And shout out to, I'm going to probably butcher his name again, but Bojnowski. Right place at the right time twice.
We said at the start of the game, apologize for the Bojnowski family, but I think he made up for it today. 2 goals, including the game winner.
Yes. Yeah. And shout out to Jesse Bernardinelli as well. Shout out to the whole prep team. Incredible season. Yeah. And I feel for them also as like a fellow senior. We have so many. You can look at the wall over there, filled with seniors.
That's a tough way to end it, but it's hockey. It's unpredictable. Playoffs especially. Team plays a good game, they can make a run.
Yes. So a unfortunate 2-1 loss here for St. John's Prep. I just mentioned I'm also senior, so this is gonna be my last game either way calling. So, obviously not the way I wanted it to end off, or anybody did, but beyond thankful to all the people that always tune in the last couple of years. You know, I got to shadow Jason Stalakis freshman year, sophomore year, got to call a couple of games. Last year I started getting into it, and then this year I felt like I really connected more with the team. It's a lot of more seniors, a lot of my friends like on the team. Didn't come call games with you, Tommy, with Jude, AJ, anybody. It's amazing. It's obviously that's what I want to do, continue to college. So thank you to all the people that are watching at home, all the people that have come to me, my father, anybody. Give me compliments about doing broadcasting. I just really appreciate it. So
it's been a real pleasure working with you, Cormac.
Thank you to everybody.
Congrats on the great season for the prep team, and congrats to Arlington Catholic. They'll be moving on to the Elite Eight.
Absolutely. So for one final time this season, my prep career, high above the ice, live from Middleton, Massachusetts, alongside my partner Tommy Ayers. I'm Cormac Warnerstruff, saying thank you and good night.